Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
Yeah. And do you remember when he'd be like, does anyone want a granola bar? And he would just be holding his erect penis in his hand?
Babe, I gotta get the comedy out.
Why did we have so many Bibles in the Workaholics writer's room?
Here we go.
Dude, I just ran downstairs to get some.
He's getting right into it. He's getting right into it. Yeah.
Because my armpits were just real juicy, and they've been juicy all day long, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ran downstairs, and then Chloe was mad at me because she can't find her phone.
Classic.
Oh, I hate that.
So that's the predicament I'm in.
Classic. This is men. This is women. This is husbands. This is wives.
And I'm getting right into
disaster,
it.
my guy.
This is the difference between men and women.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm dealing with in my life.
I love it.
Yeah, she's very, very upset. And then also, I guess I woke up our child earlier.
I guess.
Before I came up to do the podcast. I guess I woke him up because I said mimosas too loudly.
I'm pissed now.
So she was like, "Well, you're saying mimosas. You just said mimosas so loudly."
Is that a trigger for the baby?
I don't know if it's because that's what Chloe's titty milk tastes like.
Okay. All right.
Another mimosas.
Champagne and orange juice, baby. That's cool.
No, I don't know if that was the trigger. I think it was just I said it really loud. I was doing some kind of bit, and then she held on to that word. And I don't even really remember saying mimosas, but she was like, then you had to like sing mimosas. Like I was sing-songing mimosas. I don't know what I was saying.
I like to think this turned into a huge screaming match where it was like, you were saying mimosas!
Well, it wasn't, but it was like a serious conversation. It wasn't her being funny. It was like, I can't find my phone. Do you have my phone? And I'm like, why would I have your phone upstairs? I wouldn't I don't need your phone. And she's like, well, I can't find it. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she's like,
she doesn't just
you
do
screwed
this?
me because you woke up Bo. And I'm like, how did I wake up Bo? And she goes, because you were screaming mimosas. And I'm like, oh, I was screaming mimosas.
Oh, so she had too many mimosas and couldn't find her phone.
No, well, there's no mimosas or being had down there. It's just.
So why are you saying mimosa? I don't understand.
Yeah, what is going on?
I think I was. I mean, from what I gather, I think I was doing a bit about my parents visiting, about my family visiting for Thanksgiving. And
what do you mean doing a bit?
Sister.
Just like to
Chloe, we were planning. I think what it was is we were planning Thanksgiving, and
around the corner.
So you're doing bits off the pod now?
Yeah, I gotta always doing. I know. I have to save them. I know. We run out of bits. I get it. And we got to save them. We got to stockpile bits for the lulls.
So, Will, can we hear the bit?
I don't really remember the bit. All I remember is I was talking about Thanksgiving, and then somehow it was like my mom or sister said, I'm going to need a mimosa.
Goodbye.
Which is what my mom and sister say shit like that all the time. They're always just
hang on, Adam.
Loudly saying that
I think you just
they're
woke up
alcoholics.
my kid. You just woke up my kid.
Oh, shit.
Stop saying mimosa, dude. It's
well, you know what?
word.
I said
Where's my fucking phone?
it's so loud right then. I know Chloe's going to be like, so now you're making fun of me on the pod while singing mimosas? You're an asshole.
Dude. Hey, you know what? Here's what I know. Men need a place to just vent, okay?
You know what?
Agree.
This podcast, it's my man cave, honey.
Okie dokie.
There has to be a podcast out there called The Man Cave. We're just a group of guys in the man cave.
At least 40.
Yeah.
There's 40 podcasts called The Man Cave, yep.
Well, there's Two Bears, One Cave. But not.
But that's clever. That's clever.
That's clever, yeah. But not Straight Man Cave.
There's definitely something out there called Straight Man Cave.
Straight.
Which I'm not a huge fan of. I would prefer it to not.
That's been
so,
established.
You know.
We know. We know. You don't have to even say it.
We know where you
at
stand.
this point.
Well, I just don't think you have to stamp everything straight or the gay.
You were going to say the other? You were kind of embarrassed to say gay?
I thought he was.
I don't know where
you
stand, Blake. I don't know.
I thought
think you're
he was very close to saying the rest of all that other bullshit is what I think he was
I'm
about to
saying
say.
like you're gay, straight, polka dot, neon green. I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All the other things. There's so much.
Gay,
I just don't want to.
polka dot. Listen, I don't care.
What about brown? Well,
Gay, straight, brown doesn't really roll off the tongue. I don't know.
gay, straight, brown.
No.
By the way, that's a cool name for somebody. Hey, good to meet you. What's your name? Gay, straight, brown. How are
Nice
you?
to meet you.
Well, what were we talking about? I
Hey.
think we were talking about this off pod. Less.
As we do.
The name
And
that
we
sounded
apologize.
familiar. Play less more.
Less more.
Less more.
Just
More.
less more. Yeah.
Yeah. And how that would be a great stage name or just a kid's
great,
name.
Yeah, a great like comedian name, but like not a current comedian. This would have to be an old school vaudeville name.
But that's what's cool about it is that if you do it now, it's a real throwback.
Well, I knew
but
I
Rip
know a very
Torn
funny
had the best
comedian
name.
who is now a writer, a very successful writer, I believe,
Okay.
named Hugh Moore.
Okay. That's pretty
Oh wow.
cool.
Yeah, look what
I was gonna say there was a wrestler named Hugh Morris, and maybe he needs to knock on Hugh Moore's
homage.
door.
That might be a homage. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's clever. What's a bad one? I mean, I think people can remember on the episode of Workaholics where we were doing the prank phone calls with the names, and it was like Barry McCockiner, but then we started making up ones that weren't names, but were us just saying lewd things like your pussy stinks.
Your pussy.
I'm still gonna send it.
Yeah.
It's like,
You know the first name.
Yerpa's not a name, but
Yerpa.
it works. And I think I changed my parking pass, like whatever, what they put at your parking spot to make sure no one parks there. It said Yerpa.
Dude, what a great feeling that was. Was that a good feeling for you guys when we got our own parking spots?
Yeah, this is the way. That
was a real big day. That was a real.
I'm not gonna
I remember
lie.
being very excited.
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my first parking spot, guys.
What the hell?
Whoa! When, I feel betrayed.
So here's one of the perks of being like an office PA is that you have to have a parking spot because you're kind of coming and going and bringing groceries or lunch or whatever. So like people above you don't get to park right there at the office. They've got to schlep from the fucking wherever, the parking lot and stuff. But when you're getting groceries, you get to park right there. And then we've talked about how
But you're bringing in all the Sunny D that
I yelled
bones.
Ice cream sandwich.
dude, I got so busted by the writers for bringing in
right
like
and stuff.
trash food. They'd be like, "Don't bring this in here," and I'd be like, "You don't want."
Well, because you were buying it for yourself, you're like,
Yeah, I'm buying like nutritious yogurts and stuff, but then I'm like, don't people want some Slim Jims? And they're like, don't bring this in here. Not gonna eat that.
that sucks.
And I'm like,
yeah, because you had just a 20-year-old palate. You were like, yeah, I bet they're gonna
yeah.
want some nerd ropes.
What were our go-to snacks in the Workaholics writers' room? I know it was a lot of string cheese. I remember just Kevin Etten eating lots of just spoonfuls of peanut butter. So
Yeah,
that
but
was-
he's disgusting. I feel like he
He
would like
is.
eat it with his like toenail clippings. He was like,
Right. He'd cut his toenails to
Kevin
get a
is,
scooper.
is our showrunner on Workaholics. The
Very
smart
funny
man
guy.
that Comedy Central made us hire. They're like,
Love
you
Kev.
need a smart person in the room.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
we like you guys. You're funny. You need a smart man in the room. And
Yes.
they were right. And thank God we had Kevin.
Right.
Yeah.
He also was foul, and I believe would eat it like just with his finger and shit, just peanut butter.
Yeah. And he was also notorious for not closing bags before putting them back.
Peanut butter smeared everywhere. Yeah.
Which just drove me absolutely crazy. Yeah, and you're like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm a
then
big
remember
proponent
when
of,
he
like-
used to finger his asshole while pitching bids. You guys
Right. And he go,
remember that? You remember that?
and
Allegedly.
every time he would say, I thought it was the peanut butter. Give me a break.
Hey, give me a break.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that. Holy shit.
I think I
Yeah.
remember something like that. I hope Kevin is listening.
Yeah. And do you remember when he'd be like, does anyone want a granola bar? And he would just be holding his erect penis in his hand.
Dude, allegedly, I think I remember that.
Yeah. Or no, sorry, it was a kudos. It was he'd say, does anyone want a kudos?
Kudos to you, good sir.
That was crazy, but however you get the comedy out, man, that's just what
I gotta get the comedy out, babe. I gotta get the comedy out.
Allegedly.
Right. And do you guys remember when he would say, anybody want some gushers? And he would just be squeezing his nutsack super hard between two Bibles.
Allegedly.
Do you guys remember that?
I don't
the Bible part threw me, but everything else, the Bible part threw me, but everything else I remember.
It's kind
vividly.
of ringing a bell. Yeah.
And you gotta imagine
those details.
my dismay, right? As I see that it's actually two Bibles that his nutsack.
I
is
don't
being
remember the
But
Bible
also,
part.
why did we have so many Bibles in the Workaholics writers' room? That's kind of that seems a little weird.
Props.
Why? Why
It
is
was
that
in the
weird
props.
to you?
It was from the prop
look,
room.
I don't care if you're Christian, Jewish, black, white, polka dot, neon green. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's weird we had Bibles in the writers' room. That's odd to me. To me, that's weird. Allegedly.
Well,
When's the last time you opened a Bible?
It's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been a while. I just did it the other day on.
Yeah, come on.
I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, in the Righteous Gemstones. Actually, just maybe 4 days ago or something.
And then he went to set.
Real Bibles on set? Do they keep real Bibles on set, or you're just in a church filming and they're laying around and you're like, maybe I'll read some scripture?
No, I was holding one. I was giving a sermon and ended, and I say and now open to Ezekiel 13:12 or whatever. I just made something up, and then I crack it open, and they're supposed to call cut, but sometimes they don't call cut right away. So I would just start reading, and dude, when I say I don't know how to read, I don't know how to read. These words in the Bible, I'm like, I was butchering them. I'm like, what other language is this? And it was English.
Is there an example of any word that really tripped you up where you're just like,
well, it's Job. It is Job. It's not Job.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Job. A lot of people laughed at that.
I was on a Job interview, but I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Yes,
crazy. That's crazy.
So you fucked that up.
Yeah, I fucked that one up. And then, and then just everyone was, it was this crazy name and this crazy name, and then it was always just and then Peter.
Yeah,
right.
It seems like.
Do you say psalms?
It's science.
I don't say psalms. Does anyone say psalms?
No,
but no one says.
Oh yeah, just because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
bagel.
gonna go take a shit. I'll be back.
I didn't.
So how come Peter had such a normcore name? Well, I guess there was John as well.
There's a lot of very normal names, and then there's just the craziest name.
Ebenezer.
Yeah, and you're like, well, that doesn't even.
Ebenezer.
Yeah, Ebenezer from the Bible.
Gargamel was up in there.
Gargamel,
Lord
Ebenezer,
Sauron,
Sauron, Peter, John, of course, Jesus, Judas. Who else? Who else? Hugh Moore.
Was the name John and Peter popular back then? That was my question, because I know they're popular now.
Who cares?
Yeah, if that was a name that they're like, we.
Okay, moving on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you.
I just wonder if Ebenezer was the big name.
Do you think that was the first time John dropped on the scene and they were like, "Oh shit, I never heard that before."
John was the.
That's why I'm here. I ask these big questions. Okay.
I like that.
John was the Shaquille or something, just a mom just had a fun way about her and decided that she's going to give her son a brand new name that's never existed before, and then she went with John. I mean, that has to be how this shit starts, right? Just really creative moms.
Right.
I think so.
Dude.
How did names start? That's crazy. You're kind of blowing my mind.
Damn, dog.
You're kind of fucking blowing my mind. I wish Kyle was here for this one.
Man. Oh, Kyle would be losing his mind.
Oh, he would be jerking off
Yeah,
about
dude.
this, dude. Oh
God,
my
rock hard.
god.
Kyle would jump on here and be like, "I don't even think we need names," and we'd go,
Okay.
"Okay."
Water trash.
You don't think they're helpful at all?
And what's the reasoning? I don't know, man. I don't know. know. I just don't think we do.
Labels, names.
I just don't think we do, man. I don't know.
Names are the original misinformation, dude. Okay.
All you need to do is make eye contact really hard. You never have to call a person's name out. They'll know who you're talking to.
And that's just Kyle on set.
And that's coming from a dude with crossed eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We miss Kyle. We do miss Kyle.
Oh, yeah, we do. I hope he's doing well. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh, we miss him. Yeah, no, I haven't talked with him in a minute either.
May his belly be full of children.
He is
He's all up in New Jersey.
Yeah, shooting the big movie. We're excited for him. I don't think they're shooting quite yet, but they're getting there.
Oh, you know who I just ran into?
Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
I'm in Australia. I'm in the middle of fucking the ocean out here, right?
okay.
But people are working out here.
Oh, holy shit.
Okay.
Saw your boy Mark Wahlberg in the lobby the other day.
Close.
But
We're close.
I'm getting up pretty early. I'm going to work out at like 5:30, 6 in the morning. And I'm
Get
like,
it, boy.
I'm looking like this. I get out of the elevator to go to the gym, and then the other elevator next to me opens up, like, boom, and I just kind of turn to see, like, who's there to say, like, g'day. And it's fucking Eric Andre, who's out here doing a movie for a few weeks, too. And I'm like, dude, like, we both look like shit. We both look tired as fuck. He's just getting started.
You're going to work out, and he's coming.
He's
back
getting home.
from
No. He's jet lagged because he had just gotten here. So he's like, I'm just gonna go to the gym, get some water, and go for a walk. I'm
Very
like
likely.
living my best life.
What I do like about, I mean, I guess I like about it, and part of me is like, bitch, if I could drink, I'd be drinking all the time, dude. Eric isn't as big. I mean, he does party, but he's not as big of a partier as I think people probably think he is.
I think he gets drunk off of people.
Okay. I like that.
Yes. Well, he also alcohol. I've gotten drunk with him.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
have
no,
on a
definitely
dozen.
been drunk with
Yes, right. But I think you are right. I think instead of getting like absolutely schmammered, he enjoys just the revelry.
Yeah,
I
but
can see
also
that.
I think it dabbles more in like
The like, let's get this party started. Let's get on the bar. Let's do something crazy. Let's get people whipped into a frenzy of revelry.
I think he dabbles in like sort of like more like psychedelic as well. I don't know if he's
Well,
super into like the hammer smash of like the alcohol.
Yeah, we like a
lifestyle.
good hammer smash. That's how
Yeah.
we like to handle ourselves.
Yeah.
We're
Right,
bona
right.
fide alcoholics.
Yeah. Blake likes to slide tackle on hotel lobby floors by himself. That's what we like to do.
Yeah, I like
Right,
to be
Blazer?
rounding the bases of the Hilton in the hallway and just go head first into the.
I miss
Yeah,
those days.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss those days,
You
boys.
do? You miss that?
I really do.
I like to eat a giant gyro at 2 a.m.
I was just in New York yesterday. I was just
Oh,
in New York
nice.
City, thinking about
Mhm.
How
tour.
was it?
It was awesome, dude. It was the craziest thing. My neighbor next door, this is our little bye week this week, our little hiatus week from work. And they
like
just
it.
hit me up and were like, hey, do you and Chloe and Bo want to go on our yacht in New York City?
Perfect.
And we're
What?
like, yeah. And so they flew us
yeah?
out there on their private jet.
Holy shit.
And we're on their like 170-foot yacht, and we spent the night anchored in front of the Statue of Liberty, like
Yeah.
directly underneath
Whoa.
it. We were like,
That's the way to do it. That's what I like to do.
it was the
sounds
craziest.
insane.
It was the craziest. It was 3 days. It was the craziest 3 days ever. It was
Wow.
incredible. They were the nicest
nuts.
people. Everybody was super cool.
Yeah,
And,
you got to have a good attitude about life if that's the lifestyle.
Oh
That
yeah,
feels good.
yeah. They were liking their
Holy
lives,
shit.
and rightfully so. I would be loving it. And
And
yeah.
how old are
And-
these people, and what is their story? I mean, you don't have
They're-
to get into it, but I just kind of like, whenever I hear yacht, I go, "What's the deal?"
I don't want to out them, but they're
That's
wildly, because I don't know if they want their name and
Lockheed
whatnot's
Martin. They
out
make
there.
missiles.
Donkey!
We got-
But yeah, they make missiles. Yeah, they
Yeah.
sell to the
Warmongers.
Taliban. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
warmongers.
Hey, have you ever heard of silencers? I invented those.
Right.
You can sneak up on anybody and murder them.
You know bump stocks. on
Yeah.
AR-15s. That's kind of my thing.
Hi, Randy Bumpstock.
I'm Bump. They call them bump stocks
They
because
call
I'm
me
bump.
Bump.
You were Bumper. I'm Bumper.
Bumper.
We're just two bumpers talking to each other, you know?
Come on
It's
my
all
yacht.
good.
There's
Come
gun,
on the
There's
yacht.
gun turrets on the top of this yacht.
Yeah, don't worry. We're pirates.
Just shoot into the water. Every once in a while, you get some fish floating up.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You can accidentally kill a whale.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah, dude. And this yacht, and you guys know me. Like anytime I'm anywhere, I think, oh, I'm gonna live here, and then I start looking at property.
Oh, wow,
And
here
so
we go.
immediately I'm looking up like jets and yachts.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, the way to go, they are wildly expensive, but the
Sure.
way, but if
To
you
you.
can get a certain level of rich where you
Yeah.
can just get one yacht. This man has multiple yachts and they're staffed at all times, which is insane.
Okay. This is elite. This
This
is
is
elite
wildly
company.
elite shit.
Okay.
And we felt so like this isn't our lives because obviously it isn't our lives, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's another level. It's another level.
it's a true other level. But I was
Yeah.
like, if you could get to a yacht level where you can afford to have the staff and just be on the yacht, once you get to like 70 years old, don't you just cash out and go, I'm going to live on a yacht until I die?
Yeah, I
Like,
think
I'm
even
just
when
retiring.
you're,
I no longer own homes
I
or
think that's
whatever
a,
else. I'm
that is
just
a-
living an absolute yacht life. And then you can go
don't know.
vacation and rent a house somewhere if
Yeah,
you're sick of living on a yacht.
I think a lot of dudes when they get to 70, whether it's
I'm a
yacht or
dude.
not, the
Yacht or
sea
not.
calls them and
Yacht
they're
or
like,
not.
"Yo,
That's the
we're gonna,
podcast.
I'm gonna go live on a boat, like whether it's just a sailboat in the middle of the Florida Keys or whatever." But sometimes you just
I feel like that's going to be, salt life, baby. I feel
Yeah,
like
get
the,
on
the
that
sea
water.
is going to call me.
and just let your
That
just,
sweet mistress, because it's so fun, dude. It's so
is.
I don't
nice
know.
out there.
I don't know if I would live on one.
that is it's a lot, but it's
a
kind of
lot.
cool to claim it.
I have an aunt who travels her ass off in like not just like a fun aunt way, in like a balled out way. Like she's always like 4 or 5 times a year, she's in a far off land doing some outrageous shit. Which sounds kind of dope. She's out there spitting on that thing.
Wait, so that's what you're saying Blake's, Anders' aunt is doing in the far off lands, Blake?
I kind of I slipped. I meant to hit this, but
Sure. Yeah.
but it's been on that thing.
Yeah.
But
It kind of
worked.
I like that you
It kind of
committed
worked.
too. You like just stared right at the camera and you're
there
like,
was no oops.
I'm trying to wiki wawa.
I'll send that along. Don't worry. I'll send that along to her. And it does seem like it's that life. I just don't know if I want to be based on a yacht. I don't know. I'm a land.
but
I'm a
then you
landlubber.
could go anywhere. You could vacation from the yacht. Obviously, you're wildly wealthy in a way that I don't even think the most successful actor. I'm pretty
Can't
sure
do that.
and I'm not trying to count this guy's money, but just seeing all the things he owns and how he conducts himself, he seems like he has more money than even the most successful actor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or at least in that.
Oh, you're talking
range.
about your yacht guy. Yeah, of
My
course
yacht
he does.
friend.
Actors
Yes, yeah.
Actors are rich. They're not wealthy for the most part. There's a couple, but I keep getting these like clickbait things, which like, she's the richest actress in the world, but you don't know who she is, and it's just this woman from the '80s who married a billionaire.
Hold up.
Yeah.
That's one. That's
I
sick.
can't remember her name, but
for
like
it.
she was famous as fuck, like very successful actress who made a ton of money, but also married a billionaire, and so now she's the richest actor in Hollywood or whatever.
I love that. For her.
But yeah, I mean, here's what I would have: it'd be a house with a runway in the backyard with the plane, and then I
that's
take
kinda
off
tight.
and go wherever I want, and I would definitely partake in
Travolta.
some yacht action. But
Let me
being
ask
on a
you
boat, I get a little freaky just being out on the boat my life.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Adam, and maybe this is kind of a boring question.
It's all
There's a good
wet.
way to-
It's all
good
wet
way to
out
set
there.
it up. But you do a lot of boating in Southern California, which is really
do.
sick.
Yeah.
How did you like being out in the waters in New York? Was it Was it fucking
Ooh,
just
the
this trail?
Atlantic.
We
the
didn't go
Atlantic.
out
Yeah.
that much, and weirdly, the weird part about it, and they kind of complained about it too. So they were like, next time we'll stay in Brooklyn. It's just a better view, and because we stayed at Chelsea Pier, like
Okay.
Pier 60. So it's
Right.
so right on the West Side Highway. You know, like the big blue building on the left hand side that says like Chelsea Pier, and it's like bowling, arcade,
Right.
XYZ, or golf. There's like
It's a
golf
big
range.
sporting complex. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were parked right there. There was like a ballroom right there, an Indian wedding that was happening, a parking lot, like literally
Nice.
right off the boat.
I'm getting Bud Light cruise vibes from.
Yeah, it
Is
was
this-
a weird place to have docked, but then you would go out and you'd go for like nightly cruises, and then on the last night we anchored in front of the Empire State Building,
That's
Old
off the
Home,
chain.
which is
Statue of
super dope. Sorry, Statue of Liberty. Yeah.
That's so dope. That's weird because I saw our buddy Cam, who worked for Adult Swim. He was like DJing a party, and the boat was out by the Statue of Liberty, and I'm like, what a cool fucking place to just be on a
It
boat.
was
I
so
didn't know that was an
wildly
option.
cool. Me either.
Yeah.
And when we were anchored there, we were the only boat there anchored. Like there, during sunset, there were like the tour boats that would come by that
Right,
were
right.
like kind of driving past us. But at
Right.
night, we were the
Nobody
only
goes.
boat out there.
Why is that? Is it just people are just too fucking scared, or is it like?
Yeah, that's got to be it, dude.
You
It
gotta
has to be
flip
they're
some
too
bills?
Scared. It has to be
Do you
they're too
have-
scared.
Well, I don't know. Like, are those treacherous waters over there? What the hell?
No.
Why
dude.
isn't
I
it
mean,
blown
it's-
out?
No, it's not. It's totally chill. It was totally chill, and there wasn't. I mean, yeah, there was not one other boat. I was like, why isn't? And it was in the middle of the week, so we did that on Monday night, so it was less
Yeah,
okay.
choppy. So that
I
was
mean,
Monday.
I
So
get
we
what
did
you're
that
saying,
Monday night, but
but yeah, marine living is just cool because there's just not that many people out there. It's fucking kind of wild. You just have your own world.
well,
to
it was
yourself.
weird because they were saying, well, it's Monday night. You know, maybe no one else had this idea on Monday, and I'm like, we're in New York City. There's not some just like Russian billionaire who's just in town for a few days and was like, let me
Right.
take the boat out.
Yeah, or just some like frat bros who fucking commandeered a sailboat and well, I don't know if the wind is going, but or maybe took some jet skis out there. What the hell?
Yeah. What are the hydrofoil
Well, they're not sleeping on the jet skis,
surfboards?
Blake. I'm talking about sleep. There were jet skis.
I'm saying, what if you just stay up till 4 a.m. and you're just well, I guess you can't ride jet skis that late in the night. You probably would get into trouble. Noise complaints.
No, I don't think it's. I think you don't have lights on your jet skis, so you can't drive them.
It's extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still
What if you got a
a
headlamp? Those are cool. I'm gonna start
we
wearing
go.
those more.
Yeah, I wonder if that would work.
That's awesome. New York from the water. That's very cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, so that was the last few days. It was a very wild and
badass.
a lot of really cool photos of my son being the bougiest little 6-month-old you've
That's
ever
awesome.
seen. I was like,
That's
you little
awesome.
shit, dude.
Right. Is he just dripping in Burberry? What's happening? What's he rocking? What's his little sailor's outfit?
Well, you know, we live in Newport Beach, so he does have sailor specific fits. You know,
course,
he has a lot of
yeah.
boat attire, so he was rocking some cool fits thanks to Chloe.
Perfect.
That's dope.
But yeah.
Little Aqua baby.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it was cool. It was a wild couple days. It made me feel like I asked them to play that Jay-Z song Empire State of Mind a lot.
Right.
Like a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. And how old
Yeah.
are they? And do they know what that is?
I think
Yeah,
that's-
I mean they're I would, you know, he's in his 70s and she's in her late 60s, I'd say.
I like to say
And
she's in her 30s.
Yeah, and she's in her 30s. She played a
Perfect.
lot of contemporary cool music. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, she's down. She gets it. She's
Yeah. Right.
That's dope, dude.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
just us. There was a couple other couples too. It was all the people that are neighbors right here. So
Oh,
those
that's
are the people
nice.
I'm renting from, and then the other neighbors. So they were just like, let's have a neighbor get out.
That's
Damn.
fucking sick.
Yeah,
I gotta get new neighbors.
yeah. It made me
Shit.
like want to upgrade my neighbor game. Like back in California, I'm like in
Yeah.
LA. I like don't even know my neighbors. I'm like they're not taking me on yachts. You know that kind of sucks.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
what the hell?
Yeah, that sucks.
Time to fucking bang on them. Send us over.
Okay.
I'm busy. Okay, and if you're watching on YouTube, Blake has just disappeared. Hey, Adam, can I get a circle sent to me in Australia? Is that possible? I'm so thirsty here. It's
I would
crazy.
love to get a circle sent to you. I asked Isaac. I was like, dude, give me a hookup with circle. Like, I need more circles. I'm trying to give them to the cast of the and some of the crew of the Righteous Gemstones, because I'm getting a lot of people seeing me slurp on the circle, and they're saying, what's that, dude? That looks interesting. I'm into that.
Yeah.
And I say, I'm gonna hook you up with circle, and yet they don't send me more circles. So,
dude, I'm just drinking water out here.
Are they out of product? Yeah, what the hell? What's going on? Have you decided on your favorite flavor yet, or what?
oh, I mean, I'm drinking Peak Lemonade now, which was my in the running for the favorite, but the blue raspberry is legit very good, and the sweet tea is unreal. It's like you're drinking sweet tea. It's delicious.
Were you guys alive when blue raspberry came out?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
In the
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember that summer?
Oh
Dude,
my God.
that summer.
Oh,
That summer was crazy.
yes, sir. It's the summer of '91.
And we're talking about the blow pop, correct?
Yeah, it was like blue razzmatazz. Yeah.
Yep. The razzmatazz suckers. Yeah.
The blue raspberry blow pop, which turns your mouth black, white, polka dot. It just turns your mouth fully dark black. And it was delicious. It was such a
Well, it's a midnight blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Did it boot a flavor? I feel like all the lemons or either lime would get the boot for blue raspberry. Because for a while,
It booted all the flavors because you could get a bag of just that flavor.
I feel like before blue raspberry,
I think when blue raspberry or blue razzmatazz dropped, all flavors were booted. You couldn't find strawberry, homie. They were like,
Did they call
we're
it
out.
blue razzmatazz or was it just blue raz?
I kind of think razzmatazz.
I'm pretty sure it was a razzmatazz sucker. It was a razzmatazz.
That was the blow pop. It was the blow pop.
We're gonna need our producers. Can you get it?
that was the blow pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we're all talking about.
Yeah. But before that, I feel like
It's what everyone's talking about right now.
I feel like King of the Castle was kind of the apple. Apple flavor was kind of where it was at. Even with Jolly Ranchers, like you're trying to get the green apple, but then the blue came out.
And so
Okay,
I think
sure.
sour apple
Mhm.
came just the summer before because it was
Yes,
just
it was kind of the hot shit.
it was the assortment of flavors and watermelon was the king, right?
Watermelon was delish.
Or cherry.
Then
I like the
sour
cherry.
apple came out
Cherry
and
was
blew
good.
it all up, and then I think blue raz was like
Hey,
the
What
whole
up?
nother level.
what up?
Since you guys have children,
Mm-hmm.
are they updating flavors? Is the flavor profile still off the charts with
So
candy?
this is a great question, Adam.
That is.
Are they still kicking down doors?
Now it's
I like-
matcha.
the
now it's
greatest
matcha.
scientists in the world have given up on curing cancer. They're just out there trying to create delicious new flavors to
causing
get-
cancer.
Yeah.
to get the
now
kids all
it's-
jacked and juicy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so we
trying-
got a
there's-
link sent to us that's just way too much.
I'm still gonna say that.
Very long. Yeah.
Trying to think if any hot new flavors have hit the scene. What's
Are
happening?
you?
Durs?
Do you guys allow your children?
person's here to
eat,
clean the room,
eat
I'm
candy in the? Yeah. No, you're right, Durs. It was just the blue raz. It's blue raz.
Blue
It's blue raz. Yeah.
RAZZ? Now that's a
RAZZ?
cool name. Raz.
Yeah.
Yes, raspberry, because it's definitely not a raspberry flavor.
Right. That's probably a way to avoid the fact that it has nothing to do with like a natural flavor.
Right. What is and black cherry? I've never seen this before.
Oh well, guess what? This was a flavor I
remember
did
black
not know existed. Black ice blow pop.
That's a scent for those little pine tree black ice.
Yeah, black ice blow pops are sweet, original, and unique.
Whoa.
Okay,
See,
it's a
now that I'm
blackberry flavored blow pop. True crowd
yeah,
pleaser.
I've never seen these ice flavors.
Dude, can we read about the author? So there's a website that's like called candyretailer.com.
Whoa.
And it just like stepped out all the flavors And then at the bottom, it has about the author, Robert Beetle. With a solid background of 7 years in the snack and candy industry, Robert brings a wealth of knowledge to candy retailer.
Okay.
A true advocate for the joy and unity that candy brings, Robert is dedicated to sharing insights and stories that highlight how these sweet treats connect generations and cultures.
Get 'em.
At Candy Retailer, Robert combines industry expertise with a passion for candy, crafting engaging and informative content for fellow candy lovers just like you.
Water trash.
Whoa.
I mean,
Dude, and he's
Blake,
got the
Blake, I don't
sideways
like-
Yankees fitted.
I don't like that you said water trash. I don't like that you pushed
I
that
don't
button
either.
because
there's a picture of him and he does
because-
not look like trash at all.
this guy seems
I'm just
like
kinda
he's
pissed 'cause
your kind of dude. I mean, besides being
He thinks he knows candy.
very East Coast, and I feel like you are the opposite of an East Coast person.
I'm West Coast. I'm West Coast candy gang.
We know you won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
But
Bay Area candy gang.
to be this passionate about candy, you're my kind of guy. You know, you found what you love, and you're sticking with it. And I know that you love candy. Blake.
Yes, I do. I love it a lot, and I feel like I hit the water trash button because out of sheer jealousy. Like
Yeah.
I'm mad that
What else is
I
new?
didn't type up this little site about candy because I could talk on and on about candy, but this guy's already.
And Blake, can we do...
Already said it.
What is Blake Anderson's Mount Rushmore of candy? And then that's the title for the episode. So don't text us
Okay.
all those whack-ass titles.
Don't blow it.
Okay.
Blake
Well-
Anderson's Mount Rushmore of candy.
I feel we might have done this, by the way. I feel like we might have done this.
I think we have done a version of it. But at the top is I like Jelly
There's
Belly
no top.
sour.
It's just a Mount
It's
Rushmore.
a Mount Rushmore. There's no top
Okay.
of the.
I like Jelly Belly sour Jelly Bellies.
Okay.
The sour pack. I like Pez.
Okay.
I like Sour Punch Punchies discontinued.
You like the way? Hang on. Wait. Let's talk about
Go
this.
ahead.
Because
Okay.
jelly beans. I know you love jelly beans. The fact
Love
that
'em.
you specifically the sour one that disappoints me. I wish it was just all jelly
I
beans.
love them. I do. I love them all. Love
Okay.
'em all. But the sour ones are my favorite. Go ahead.
Specifically, okay. It
Mhm.
seems a little niche to go on the Mount Rushmore. It should just be the jelly bean. But
No, you've got to get niche when you're a candy West Coast candy baller like me.
Right.
okay, and that's your handle on candyretailer.com.
Yeah.
West Coast
my
Candy
God.
Baller.
You got to do a guest review or some shit. They would love it. All right. So
and
we
then
have jelly
Pez.
beans and
And
Pez.
Pez.
Both.
So
Yes.
Pez,
I love-
you know I love Pez, and I
Yes.
used to collect Pez, and I
Yes.
think at one point when I was a child, I had upwards of 800 Pez, which is so many.
That's a
And
lot.
I had stands of Pez, and I had posters and Pez t-shirts, and I was a total fucking nerd about.
But did
Pez.
you like Pez or did you like Pez dispensers?
I like the dispensers. The candy wasn't that great.
You could dispense
love Pez. I
with
think
the
that
candy.
I think that Pez are a very unique flavor. They're just the right amount of tang. They're slightly soft. I think they're delicious. I
You like
really
Pez
love
better than
Pez.
Smarties?
Absolutely, 1000%.
Wow.
Smarties are not even close.
Wow.
To the top.
They're the exact
Yeah.
same thing, though. Right?
They're not. They're not. Pez. The flavor profile on a Pez is insane. They nail
Okay.
orange. They nail grape.
Yeah,
they
orange-
nail
Orange is the best
Strawberry.
flavor.
Orange is
Oranges.
the best flavor. Lemon, they nail. And now they have sour Pez. Those are also very good. Sour
Yeah.
watermelon, all delicious.
So have you
stuff.
bought Pez recently? Because now that
Every time I go to Hobby Lobby, which isn't that often, but
Damn, son.
yeah.
but when I do,
So
Yeah.
when was the last time? Like once 10 years ago?
no, it was probably last month.
Jelly bean, sour jelly beans, Pez.
Mm-hmm.
You got two more
Okay, this
spots.
is
So
a
wait, you went to
discount-
Hobby Lobby a month ago? Is this because you have daughters and you're like going to get shit to like glue macaroni on cork boards or some shit?
That's
No.
That
my
little kids
daughter
do?
No, I-
in the water.
No, I needed a specific glue. I needed glue to fix a ceramic dog that broke. My dog.
Two more spots. Two more spots on the
All
Mount
right.
Rushmore.
Okay.
Is there only 4 Mount Rushmores?
No, there's
I
5.
think
I
there's
thought.
Well, there's
Five.
one Mount Rushmore, but there's 4 spots on it.
I thought there was 5.
Aren't there 5 presidents? Okay, this is a discontinued candy, but it is
It's
a very
for-
good candy. You know Sour Punch straws? They had Sour Punch balls called Punchies that were the absolute best candy in the whole world. I don't know why they discontinued them. They were off the fucking hook. That's up there.
Huh. Okay. So, and what?
By the way, I do like that you've stuck with what is candy as opposed to like chocolates.
Thank you. And then
Like
fourth spot.
Skittles. What do we?
Without really thinking about it too hard, I'm gonna
Okay,
say
fair enough.
Bottle caps.
Oh my God. Jesus. Fuck you.
Dude,
Shut up.
this is. By the way,
I mean, Blake.
this is
not-
so
it's
the
not
like
bottle cap.
leftovers
It's
of
not-
any kid's
Yeah,
Halloween
this
bag.
It's not
sucks,
bottle
dude.
caps.
This
It's not bottle
sucks.
caps. I'm sorry, but
No,
here's what I
you
like
said
about
sweet-
bottle
sweet
caps.
tarts.
This
Sweet
is what I
tarts.
like.
Dude.
No, because sweet tart. This is what's cool about bottle caps. They offer root beer and cola flavor in a sweet tart form. No other candy does that. That's cool. That's
okay.
cool, man.
I guess I respect the rebuttal. This dude, yeah, no, for sure, no doubt.
All right.
I mean, there's lots of great candies. Chewy Shock Tarts, Chewy Gobstoppers. I like all sorts of
Okay. So
nerds.
are we each doing it? Because I would love to quickly
Sure.
rattle off my
Yeah,
favorites.
please.
I'm gonna
Go
go
for it.
Mike and Ike's by a mile.
Oh,
They are my
Zowers.
all-time.
Mike and Ike Zowers are the bomb.
They are, but
Yes.
I'm gonna go classic.
Yes, I love
classic
Mike and
green
Ike's.
box. Love it. Love it.
Love
Love it. Love it.
Great. Love Mike.
Yeah.
And then
Great
I'm
call.
rolling right into lemon heads. I feel a lot of people
Chewy
don't.
lemon heads?
No, old school regular lemon heads. I love a lemon
sorry,
head. dude.
sorry, Blake. Lemon heads are not chewy. You fucking
I like chewy
millennial.
lemon heads.
See,
I like
I know,
chewy lemon
but that's what
heads.
I'm saying. I
Soft.
think on a Mount Rushmore, you got to go classic.
I like what you're saying. As the West Coast candy baller, like I agree. I like that you
Sure.
rock with the classics. That's sick. But I'm
Sure.
just saying there are updates to these candies that are superior. But go ahead.
Okay. Then I'm going Skittles. And I know
Skittles.
that's a fan favorite, and people are going to be like, he didn't even try to dig in the crates for this one.
Right.
But they're the fucking best.
I love it.
And there's so many you can throw
delicious.
them, you can smash them. There's a lot of you can nibble around just the outsides.
You know what?
What?
I've spoken about it
Yeah,
a long time
nibble
on the
around
pod.
just around
Yeah,
the
you can
edge. I make a little
de-shell them.
edge. Yeah,
Have
de-shell
you,
What do you?
um,
Oh, the Skittle?
Yeah, and then you peel
like,
it
kinda
off
like-
with their teeth. Yeah.
Have you had freeze dried Skittles? They are fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
we
Blake,
talked about
Blake,
that a
did
few
you
weeks ago.
grow up in a
You gotta
Nickelodeon
try.
laboratory? Like
I was forged in a Nickelodeon.
you
this
were just-
dude grew up at Universal Studios Nickelodeon
He grew up
lab.
in remember that creepy guy in Willy Wonka? Not like Willy Wonka because he was for sure creepy. When it was the
Sluggo
guy that
or
the guy
whatever?
that not him. No, just the guy who was supposed to be nice, but it was kind of weird. Where it's like the Candyman can.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
yeah,
Candyman.
Yeah, the Candyman. He's like pulling
Yeah.
out and he's
He was cool.
no, dude.
I identified with him.
Yeah, but he was so kind of creepy. He was just like
Blake was like, "I'm the candy boy."
He would take like a jar of candy and then just
and
start
just
dumping
dump it on kids' heads, and they're like,
Yeah.
They're like, "There's pixie dust in my eyes. What the fuck?"
it burns.
Ooh, that's
It
a good one.
burns.
Candyman can.
And then on my Mount Rushmore
Mhm.
is Sour Patch Kids.
Thank
yeah,
you.
sure.
Thank you.
Sour Patch Kids.
Thank you.
And really, I know we're not.
Yes,
this isn't
Sour
top
Patch
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that could have been number 1 or 2 for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Sour Patch Kids, like, if I'm reaching for, they could boot bottle caps. I will
No,
say
but-
that. I just
but-
needed to get bottle
but-
caps in there. Yeah, I know.
They
I
did.
know. I know.
You
I know,
you're
I
standing
know.
by your list. Okay.
I will.
Okay.
Uh,
Durst, hit us with it.
Honestly,
Hit us
don't
with it.
even know. My only thing that I was like, that's got to be on there is Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, it's fire.
Outside of Sour Patch Kids, as trash as the shit that I eat is, candy to me is just not great. So I'll throw blow pops on there.
Okay.
I think
I like
I think
that.
blow
Solid.
pops are like pretty fun.
Over
are-
a Tootsie
get-
Pop.
and you get-
over a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, Tootsie Pop. The inside of a Tootsie Pop is Nar Banks.
Yeah, we're not fucking with that. But the outside
I like
is
it.
pretty damn good.
I like an orange Tootsie Pop or a red.
Hey, that's what I heard about you, bro.
a blue one. Purple? What?
This is not. I like black licorice.
Yeah, you gotta go. You
I
gotta
like
go.
it. I like it.
Goodbye.
I love it. I want some more.
It's not going to go on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that
For me, it is. For me,
But for you, yeah, if we're
You
doing
know?
a personal Mount Rushmore, yeah.
that's like the
of
sitting
candy,
bull.
like I guess I don't want any more. And then I don't even know. Like
You don't know.
like Laffy Taffy
yeah,
or like
Taffy's good.
Noun laters. Noun laters. I ate a lot of
I
noun
would
laters
say,
as a kid.
I don't
I
even
love
think they
Noun laters. Noun
exist.
laters, I think, could go on there.
What
What
about
about
Starburst?
Starburst. Those are good. Starburst over noun laters for
Yeah,
sure.
they kill it.
I'll throw that on
Noun
there.
laters are straight out pull your feelings out.
No, actually,
question.
no. I'm backing up. Mamba.
here we go.
Mamba's over now.
Oh, you
noun
know what?
laters and-
High chews. I love high chews.
High chews are great. High chews are great.
High chews. And
Well,
I
we
feel
did
like
it.
those were kind of like something that were overseas, and now you see them everywhere. So I'm hyped on that. Thank you. Is it a Japanese candy?
And I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think
we've
so. I
lost
think
most
so.
of our viewers at this point. Or
cares?
listeners, rather.
No. This
yeah,
is
they're
when we
like,
get the
why do-
most engagement. Hey, slide into Blake's DMs and tell him you're Mount Rushmore of candy.
Yeah, why do they just go so deep into the candy that they specifically like?
I love candy. I'm sorry, I'm a West Coast candy baller, dude. I can't help it. I can't help
just-
it.
I don't. I'm such a chocolate guy that I never even think about candy. Like candy to me is fucking, for whatever reason, way grosser of like a ritual.
But you're
of
kind of a
eating.
human trash can.
I know, that's what's crazy. Is it like
that's
when I
weird.
eat Smarties, I'm always like, this is not good.
Like
Probably
Halloween,
better.
you kind of don't. Because Halloween, I would say, is more candy based than chocolate based, right? For the most part.
Not for
Or
me
is it-
at all.
Is it like a 50-50? As far as giving the candy,
50-50
like when
bar.
people, when
I don't
when
buy.
your
I don't
kids
buy
come
any
home,
candy.
when you don't buy, you don't give away any candy on Halloween.
No, I don't
tell
buy
me you're the
candy.
fruit
I
snack
give
guy.
I just don't think it's healthy. I give an apple. No, I'm saying
Not
I don't
the
buy
roll of
candy.
pennies?
I
Oh,
buy
no.
chocolate only. I buy chocolate only.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Well,
by the
I'm not mad
way-
at a Kit Kat. I'm not mad at a Kit Kat.
I'm giving away the best chocolate. Take 5.
Oh, Take Five's off the chain.
I'm giving away
Underrated.
Take 5s.
Super
I'm giving away
underrated.
Take 5s.
Super
Now, here
underrated.
is this a good? I just realized that Halloween is coming up, and it will be Bo's first Halloween.
I gotta chill. dude.
Yeah, I could do like a Krang, like a Krang outfit, and just have him
Yes.
like hooked up here, and he's the little.
If you pull that off,
that
you
be
are an
kinda sick?
absolute gangster.
That'd be
dude.
great.
That would be unreal. That would be game changing.
And then Chloe could be April O'Neil or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now we're talking.
damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
kinda,
You could,
That's kind of tight.
you could put Bo to bed and then do a little cosplay, a little
Dude,
fan
holy
fiction.
moly!
Okay, that's his.
Krang's body.
It's his wife.
Didn't go to. Well, they can
Okay.
still make love.
Of
Yeah, I'm
course.
gonna make
yes.
love
And
first.
I wouldn't. I of course, and that's
And
how.
I can get excited about that for them.
So wait, what? I had a dream or something that Krang's body thing was named like Epic or Epoch. Does he have a name? I thought it was that. What I just said.
Actually, what you just said, that is ringing a bell. That is ringing a bell. But off the top of my head,
I've Googled it before and I can't find anything.
I don't know that Krang's body has a name.
But if it does, slide into Blake's DMs.
For anybody who's lost, we're talking Ninja Turtles. For anybody who's lost, we're talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder was the bad guy, but the main bad guy was Krang, the brain that lived in the stomach of this giant robot. Whom we're
Yeah.
not sure what his name
I'm looking up the photo
Yeah.
now, and I'm like, yes, dude.
Yeah.
It's well. First of all,
Red
it would be
underwear.
pretty weird because I would need to be in red
Yes, sir.
underwear, with like 2 metal strips coming here. So I'm basically naked with just my
Chloe.
son attached
Chloe
to
is
my
in for
belly.
Yeah, and your
dude,
your
it's
kid is
hot.
dressed up like a brain.
And he's dressed in as a brain, which
You just
essentially he
spray
kind of
paint him
looks
pink.
like a brain. We
Yeah.
just need
Yeah.
to get him like flesh colored outfit.
And
Yeah,
then
a
just
little
get like put pantyhose on his hands so they just kind of hang like loose
He'll like that.
Krang arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we'll put little folds on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that
That's
for
kind
him.
of tight. Yeah, I like that. If you pull it off, I'm hyped on that.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
my sign off.
Dude,
And I do
also-
like the idea of you talking to people like about like current events dressed like that too, where you're like, I think the election's going to come down to just a few key states, really.
Well, that reminds me of that when I was doing an ugly Christmas sweater party when I was hosting those shows, those midnight shows at the Improv. And this is way back in the day, in like 2005 or something. And I was hosting these ugly Christmas sweater parties midnight at the Improv, midnight Saturday nights at the Improv. I'd host these stand-up shows. And then it was Christmas time, so I was in an ugly Christmas sweater. And it's like a belly shirt. And then Dave Chappelle comes in, and it's his first show ever.
Gotcha, bitch.
Since coming back from Africa. And I had to talk to Dave Chappelle in this ugly Christmas sweater, half with my belly exposed, and like genuinely have a conversation with one of my comedy heroes. And I never felt.
And you're like, hey man, you got to stand for your principles. Look, we've all got them. And there's certain moments where I just have to say, you know what? I'm not going to do that no matter what. It'll make me look like an idiot.
You can't just do things for laughs. All right, you got to stand for your principles, and I 100% relate to you with that.
It's really
Anyway.
beautiful, man.
Right.
Any takebacks? Any apologies?
He's like,
any epic slams?
he's like, I'm moving to Cleveland. Fuck this, or wherever the hell he lives.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, somewhere.
Gotcha, bitch.
We do have. It is a take backs giveaway. Apologies.
Oh, okay.
time.
I have a take back and an apology. I would like to take back the water trash button and apologize to my boy Robert Beetle, who is doing the work on these candy blog sites. I'm sorry. I think it was a little bit of jealousy, but you really
but you
have
meant
put
to,
together.
unlike the one that you did with Durs earlier.
Yes, but
Where
anybody
you
who
said my was up there spitting on things on vacation.
Is spitting on
my
that thing.
bad.
Yeah.
that's my
and
bad.
who
But if
knows?
When
anybody
Durs was
wants
like,
to,
yeah, my aunt travels quite extensively, and you were like, spit on that thing.
But anybody who wants to read some of Robert Beetle's reviews, go to candyretailer.com. This guy's put in the work. He's got extensive writings about blow pop flavors. It's just,
Yeah, and he's worked in the industry,
is
so he
ju-
knows
this
what he's
just-
talking about.
yeah.
Is this just writing? Like where you can go and learn a lot about different candies, or can you buy hard to get candies? Because
It looks like there is a store. The Candy
Adam-
Retailer does have a store.
that would
Adam,
make
you're acting
sense.
as if you've never been on candyretailer.com before.
Yeah, they've got double bubble. Everything is red,
Oh,
white,
yeah.
and blue. They
Oh.
got some saltwater taffy. Not a fan of saltwater. Taffy.
You
But
don't
it
like
seems like they do
taffy?
have a. That's weird that you
Not
don't
salt
like
water.
taffy.
Not saltwater taffy.
Really?
I'm not,
It's
yeah,
delicious.
that's-
He likes his lake water.
Yeah, I like. I like
Ozark
Okay.
water taffy.
Yeah, he likes a little bit of snake scale in his fucking.
You can go Candy by Holiday, which is pretty dope. So you can get your 4th of July candies ready for the
Yeah,
children.
That's cool. That's a fast track to death.
Yes. Shout out to Robert Beetle, my boy.
I just,
on the East Coast.
I don't have
I'm
a
holding
take
down the
back.
West Coast, brother.
I don't have a take back, but I definitely like my Mount Rushmore of candy. It's fluid, comes and goes. It is not
could
chiseled
ebb and
in rock like the actual
Pizza.
Mount Rushmore. My shit's malleable. Chewy, some might say, like a taffy.
I would like to give a shout
Or
out.
like
You know,
lemonheads.
I recently got a hold of, and I'm not going to say they sent it because it could be illegal, but I got a ton of Jeter weed.
I just wanna
Pre-rolled
party.
joints.
Derek
I
Jeter.
got a ton of it at my doorstep, and
Okay.
they are absolutely fantastic. Little joints,
Really?
covered
This
in
is
teeth.
Derek Jeter's weed.
No,
That's fucking cool.
is it Jeter? I believe it's Jeter.
Here
Is
we
that
go.
the name of it?
Smoke
I'm
weed
stoned
every
right now,
day.
so
Are they?
I
Do they
can't
look like
remember
little
the name.
tiny baseball bats?
Adam, by the way, since you can't drink anymore, have you gone the California Kyle sober, or you just?
This is a great
Jeter.
question.
Yeah, Jeter, #1 pre-roll in the world. Jeter.
Smoke weed every
they are
day.
fantastic. Yeah, I sort of have.
Not wake and bake though, right?
No, I'm not
You-
waking and baking, but
Yeah.
but I will. I will do several puffs in a day.
All right. Shout out to Jeter.
Yeah.
How about
Not
the
when I'm
Jeter
working,
apparel?
not,
The Jeter
not
apparel's
first thing
kind of
in the
hot.
morning, but yeah, I definitely have smoked more now that I can't really drink in the ways that I love to, dude.
Yeah.
The Jeter t-shirts, they have like fake throwback tennis shirts from the 90s and like old school hoops
Are you looking up
tees.
Jeter the weed brands right
That's
now?
JEETER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd
these are
Todd
cute.
just threw it in the chat, and the merch
purple.
the merch
they're
is
merch
hot.
is
fantastic. They're fantastic.
Yeah, the merch is tight.
Mhm.
Look at that.
So
The
a
basketball
lot of great
jersey?
stuff coming out of Jeter. Of
Jeter.
Camp
These
Jeter.
97 basketball
Yeah.
shorts
Holy-
need.
They're more of a clothing brand than a weed brand. Holy
I'd
shit.
say they probably.
I'll
made
let
most
them
of the
tell
money
me
in
what they
weed,
are, but you know.
They have a lot
but yeah,
of
you're
merch.
right. Their merch game is top notch.
Huh.
I did not
Really?
know.
Holy
I mean,
stuff.
maybe we get them to do our merch. You know,
That would be kind of sick since we
Yeah.
haven't dropped a shirt since.
so it's
97.
God knows when. Yeah, why haven't
Isaac.
we? Well, we need to drop a cool new shirt. I feel.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my
Freaking see ya.
god! It's
So
been a
I don't
while
have
since
any
I heard that one.
apologies. I stand by everything that I said this week, and I hope
Yeah.
you guys did too. Do you guys stand
Yes.
by what you said?
Yeah.
Besides
I
your
feel good. I
take
got,
one take back.
As
yeah,
always,
I'm
as
sorry,
always, I
but
do.
It felt really good. Felt good. It's good to be back.
I don't know if you can tell. I have fake dirt on my face from filming last night. I had it even last week, if you can remember that episode. But I have like fake dirt makeup all over me.
can't
Oh,
I'm
just
not.
spoiler alert! So
I'm
what's,
not
what's going on?
dying.
You rolling around in the dirt? What's going on?
dirty.
Let's just say me and Godzilla mud wrestled
gonna
quite a
come.
bit this season.
Getting dirty.
Wait, do they? Is the storyline that they make you gigantic and you go toe to toe with Godzilla? I would watch the hell out of that.
Yep. So you're
Actually, Blake, and I shouldn't even say this. That's exactly what it is.
Whoa.
Yeah,
They Power
Dude,
Ranger.
All right.
Apple's about to be up my butt on this one, but yeah, that's exactly what
Monarch,
happened.
Bubba baby.
Hell yeah! Tune in.
Hell yeah,
Can't
bitch.
wait. That's gonna be
Oh my
great.
God.
Well, that was another episode of.
This is important.
Oh, hell yes. With the football season kicking off, it's the perfect time to dive into the action with my partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. And right now, all new customers who bet just $5 will instantly get $250 in bonus bets, plus get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. That's something we can all celebrate, right? Right? All right, now download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code IMPORTANT. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry, you can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Cha-ching! Yeah, baby! So right now, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and new customers use my promo code IMPORTANT and bet just $5 on any wager and get $250 in bonus bets instantly? Holy Nikes. That's promo code IMPORTANT only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.